Hey everybody, welcome to the tower. I hope you're having a great day and a good time and everything in your life is going great. But if it isn't and you're having a tower moment or you feel like you're about to, you've come to the right place. Not sure how you found me, but I'm glad you did. Glad you're here. So what do I do here? Well, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck, just like this, to find out your overall tower reading, okay? Pretty simple, pretty easy. And then I look at the bottom of the deck for more information, and then we will clarify. We will do 3, 2, and 3, and one more card at the bottom of the deck, and that will be the end of that reading. All of these messages are timeless, however, so whenever you're watching this video, or however you found it, that's when you need to, that's when it could apply to you. That's when it should resonate the strongest, because the universe shows us the things we need to see when we get to see it, and there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play, okay? So if it doesn't resonate with you at all, if it's not even a thing, hey, don't worry about it. You can click off the video and find a different one I've done or go somewhere else. It's totally cool. You know, this isn't forced tarot readings. It's tower moments. All right. So, and honestly, tower moments are kind of nasty anyway. So a lot of these readings, I mean, it's going to sound weird, but I hope they don't resonate with a lot of people, because if it resonates with you, it means things are probably about ready to go wrong in your life. And I'm just here to help you guide you through it. I know it sounds weird, but I gotta be honest, gotta be real with you. All right, let's get started, huh? By the way, thanks for showing up too, by clicking on the video and all that. And if you like what I do, like really, hit the old subscribe button. It's just me and a camera and a deck of tarot cards doing things the old-fashioned way. All right, the strength card on this side of the tower means you lost your temper. I don't know why you lost your temper, but you didn't hold something back anymore. You finally said the thing you needed to say. You did the thing you needed to do. You didn't lose your temper like in anger or anything. This is just you stopped holding back. You kind of gave up. You're just like, I can't do this anymore. I quit. This is how I feel. I can't I can't keep quiet about something anymore. This doesn't mean you throw a frying pan at somebody's head. Don't do that. I mean, even on a joke, right? Because accidents happen. But anyway, that's what's going to lead to your tower moment, and that's going to lead to the hangman. Now, the hangman is the energy of looking at things at a different perspective, a different, like taking a step back and looking at the big picture. So, yeah, this tower moment's going to allow you to see the big picture of how things really are. As soon as this happens, you're going to see everything, and I hate that, because you're going to see, you might see a lot that you didn't before, and it's all gonna hit like a wave, like a like a truck all at once, and you're just gonna think, oh my god, how did I not see this? I got a feeling this one's gonna be a little bit nasty, a little bit creepy, a little bit evil. But that's how some of these go sometimes. Chariot and the Emperor's card at the bottom of the deck. So this is the energy of you're rushing towards making your own garden again, your own ideas, your own life. You're starting to cultivate your own things. So basically, this is you running back to who you really are, your true self. You're not pretending anymore. You're going to be like, I feel like you're trying to make someone happy by wearing a mask, right? It's like, oh yeah, like, oh yeah, sure, I like this, I like that, I like this, and you're just playing along to keep the peace. And I think that's kind of driving you a little bit crazy too. That might be the reason why you lose the strength card here, but we'll see. But eventually, whatever happens in this tower moment allows you just to, be your true, authentic self, which is something you feel like you haven't been able to be in a long time. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh boy, Seven of Swords right off the bat. Six of Cups, yeah. Knight of Cups. Okay, definitely check your partner's phone. Yeah, I know it's like an invasion of privacy, but man, if they're cheating on you, if they're texting somebody else, if they're, being nasty and being in those Discord groups where they're hunting for people to talk to, but you don't know a thing about it, yeah, you're gonna find out, and I think you're gonna find out. You're gonna look back at this, and you're gonna say, How was I so dumb? Like the hangman is here. I mean, this is basically telling you the same thing. Like you lose the ability to keep your calm, to keep your patience. You know something's wrong. You can feel it. And the Knight of Cups is here. This is the energy of nothing's working. You've tried ways to fix this relationship in the past and nothing's working. Now you know why. You look at your Six of Cups, you're looking back in the past and you're getting, yeah, everything is making a whole lot of sense. And the Seven of Swords is here, and that's definitely the energy of deception, cheating, stealing, lying, stuff like that, especially on the side of the Tower. So this is why you lose your patience. You find out that the person you trust the most, or you're in a relationship with or whatever, they are definitely talking to other people, emotionally cheating, maybe even physically at this point. Yeah, they stopped liking you for a while. Tower, Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is going to wreck you in a couple of ways. Sorry. This is going to kind of take your mind for a loop, right? You're going to be like, oh my God, how did I do this? But also, your money. You're going to realize that you've been paying for this person. You've been supporting this person while they've been doing all of this to you. You're going to realize that all of your finances and money and whatever is just being thrown into a black hole. They claim they need stuff and you pay for it. You pay the bills and they probably don't pay very much. I mean, that's probably just you trying to do a traditional relationship or whatever, you know. Usually the guy pays all the bills and all that, but somebody in your relationship isn't, you know, appreciative of what you're doing. And you're going to find out that this Tower moment's probably going to make you extremely upset financially and mentally because you're just going to feel like you wasted your time and money and your energy and your thoughts and your effort. You're just gonna feel like you've wasted your time. It's gonna hurt. Sorry, but it's going to. Yeah, Four of Cups, Hangman. Yeah, that makes sense. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, that makes sense. Four of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna look back and you are going to see that you have invested into the wrong person. Now you know why there's no happiness in your life is because, you know, they pretty much see you as the fourth cup here. They pretty much see you as the safety net, the roommate, nobody. They don't care about you at all. Or if they do, it's very little. It's only when you're upset, just enough to threaten the status quo. You know, it's like, oh, you're getting kind of mad. I better show a tiny bit of better do the bare minimum. Show the very minimum amount of attention I need to get you to calm down, and then I can go back to doing whatever I was doing. But they need you to be there because honestly, they are one step away from homelessness. They're one step away from being thrown out and forgotten. Well, they're having their fun. They're out there doing what they do. They're having their fun, but they always have a home to come back to, you. And without you, they don't think these people that they're having fun with will take them in. You know, it's like babysitting a cat. You like cats? Cool. You watch a cat for a few hours? Great. That's awesome. But you always have the advantage of sending them back home, right? So you don't have to deal with the food or anything like that. It's just like you get your cat fix taken care of and then you send them on their way. That's how a lot of the people that are cheating on your person here are using them for. They just see them as the cat. They see them as someone they can have fun with for a few hours and then nope, go away. That's why it's lasted so long. And this person, the one who's doing all this to you, knows that none of the people that they're cheating on you with would take them in forever. So that's why you're the safety net. That's why they treat you the way they do. It's nothing until you get to the danger level of upsetness, depression, or whatever. And then they have to, you know, bring you back just so your bare minimum, like, borderline, whatever you want to call it, so you can still be their safety net, so they can still have a home to live in. They're using you. They're using you for everything. And you're going to see that. You are just a place. Your apartment, if you live in an apartment, is just a place to sleep for them. You know, it's a place to just take a shower, sleep, eat, and then someplace to put their stuff. You're a storage unit, bro, ma'am, whatever. you are. That's all you are to them, and they know that, and you're gonna know that now too. Yep, 7 of Cups, bottom of the deck. That's the energy of many options. The person you're with has many options to play. They do their hunting all the time. They're on Discord joining servers, and they're looking for lonely people too. Okay, they're looking for easy targets. They're looking for guys who play video games who aren't exactly top level, but they might have a lot of money, because if you play video games, you probably got a nice computer. They're looking for World of Warcraft people. They're looking for role players. They're looking for, people that really have quite a bit of money, that are easy to use. And they will manipulate, they will lie, they will cheat, they will steal, they will say, I'm into all of this stuff too. And they will create the perfect image they need to draw that person in and take whatever they can from them. They'll do this online. They'll do this in person if they can. If their options aren't that great in person, they will definitely stick to online, but they're using you. They're using all of them too. I mean, this person is a user, a predator, and they might be even trying to look for a new place to go, because they can sense that you're getting to the point where you're not tolerating their stuff anymore. That's why the Strength card is here. And I think they feel that too, so they're probably ramping up their hunting, as you call it. They're poaching, they're hunting, whatever you want to call it. They're just looking for a new place to go, because you're going to turn into the villain of their story. For sure, you're going to be abusive, you're going to be mean, you're going to have a million different rules, you're going to be emotionally unavailable. Whatever they can say bad about you, they're going to say to try to make the person they're talking to feel bad. Okay, so you're going to be prepared for that too. You're going to see a lot of things that I don't think you are ready for, so I'm trying to prepare you for any eventuality. Just when you read this stuff, if you find it, don't do anything you can go to jail for, okay? Don't do that. Control yourself. You need this Strength card, and you need to put it back over here. You have the power to do that. I swear, you have the power to do that. Just act like you're recorded all the time. Don't do anything that's going to put you in jail, no matter how mad you get. Don't get yourself in jail. Please. Okay. So you are going to have a huge discovery. If this resonates with you at all, you're going to learn things you wish you never knew. It's going to break your heart. You might need a few months to recover. You might need longer than a few months. You might decide you not want to do relationships ever again, because, this could be your 5th one or 3rd one. I don't know. And they all turned out like this, right? So yeah, maybe you just kind of decide to do your own thing forever. I don't know how you're going to react to this, but it's not going to be fun, and it's not going to be friendly, okay? This is going to be tough. This is kind of danger zone level we're talking, because this person, whoever this is to you, is not good, evil, and you deserve better than that. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. I'm going to end this reading here. I don't know what else I could say to drive the point home. If you need to go back and watch it again and, dissect what I've said, go ahead. That's fine. When I do these tarot readings, I just kind of ramble on the energy that I feel, the, stuff that comes into my head just kind of spills out, and I hope for the best. No script or anything. Anyway, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it. Here we go. If you're still watching, which I hope a few of you still are, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this tarot reading and it helped you out in some way. Not all of you. I hope a lot of you just watched it and were like, no, that's not the person I'm with. You're crazy. And that's awesome. But for those of you who know exactly what I'm talking about or you feel it, good luck. Remember, stay out of jail. And hit the subscribe button too if I helped you. Or if you want to come back someday. I try to upload every single day. All right, so there's the cards. Thank you for sticking around in the void section of the video. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Good luck. Stay calm. Bye.